Hey everyone, how's it going? West Productions 100 here, bringing you a reaction video for a trailer. This is the first time I've done this in a while now, and it just so happens that we're going to be doing it on the latest Star Wars trailer for Star Wars Episode 9. So, without further ado, let's begin. Let's see how this goes. Let's check it out. Okay, heavy breathing. What could it mean? With the heavy breathing. Okay, she's out in the desert. Is she back on that desert planet again? She was in The Force Awakens. Which one was that again?
We've passed on all we know.
It sounds like Luke.
1,000 generations live in you now.
Interesting. Interesting quote right there. It sounds like something from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
This is your fight.
Okay. Interesting. Well, yes, every generation does have a legend. I think. I like the cinematography so far. It looks interesting. Oh, shit. Wait, how'd she get the lightsaber back? I thought... No, wait, she had it, right? Anyway, I'm overthinking right now. She's really getting chased by a fucking starcraft. Oh my god. It's fucking... That was great. That was pretty tense right there, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Okay, so far I'm seeing some very interesting shots. There's a lot to take in right now. There's just a lot going on right now. Yeah. Kylo Ren did some like really intense looking killing shit right there, and then there was a shot with Finn just standing there for a while and looking all dramatic and stuff. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. There's a lot going on right now. That being said, looks cool. Oh shit, it's Lando. Woo! Yeah, hell yeah. Lando's back, baby. Lando's freaking back. Fucking yes. Finally. Oh my god, like, took you 2 damn movies, Lucasfilm, but you finally brought him back. Okay, they're being chased in the desert. Sweet. Wait, that was an A-Wing. That was a fucking A-Wing right there. Okay, so there might be some space battle stuff going on, or some aerial sky battle. Oh, man. Oh, man. That makes me sad right there. R.I.P. Carrie Fisher.
Please be with you.
Ooh.
No one's ever really gone.
Huh. Ooh. Okay, that ending was pretty sweet. Editing wise. You had the line from Luke going, "No one ever really ends," or something like that. And then you hear that evil laugh. And I've seen comments online saying that's Emperor Palpatine, or suggesting that's Emperor Palpatine. Or, yeah. I mean, it sounds like him too, let's be honest.
No one's ever really gone.
Okay, yeah, so that is what he said. No one's ever really gone. And I'm noticing this shot right here, and that does look like the Death Star, actually. Especially since I'm looking at on the right side of it, the way the lining of it is, it does indeed look similar. And also the circular part looks like the Death Star too. So, yeah. And also you got this dramatic music, so you hear the laughter. You hear that right there? The music starts to become dramatically evilish. It is like a dark tone to it. Dun dun dun. Yeah. And then it says the Rise of Skywalker. Very interesting right there. The Rise of Skywalker. That makes me very baffled as to what that could potentially mean, because no idea at this point. No idea. I'm sure that's the same for like a lot of people. Yeah. Um. So a couple comments about this. One is I hope they don't bring back some kind of Death Star super weapon again. I don't really know what is obviously no one really knows except for the production except for the people who made the movie. No one really knows what's going to happen. But I'm just hoping they didn't decide to go back to the super weapon thing again. Like it's like with The Force Awakens, it was all right for me that one time. I was like, okay, that's fine. We're trying to get back into the swing of things here. Um, I mean, like, there were some people who couldn't stand the fact that there was another super weapon like that again. Uh, but yeah, I just found it okay for that. I accepted it, is what I'm trying to say. To have them do it again for a fourth time, just have a planet-killing destroyer weapon, would just be... that for me, that crosses the line right there. I would just be like, really, guys, come on. Like, let's not do this again. Let's not bring back a fucking super weapon again for the fourth time. Let's think of some other shit, okay? So I hope they don't do that. Also, having the chase in the desert seems really interesting. Like, what's going on there, kind of makes you wonder, makes me curious about why they're in the desert in the first place. Is this Jakku? That's the name of the planet I was trying to think of, was Jakku. Are they back on Jakku, or are they on Tatooine? They could be on Tatooine too, because we're talking about the end of the Skywalker saga, and where did the Skywalker saga truly begin? It truly began on Tatooine, in both A New Hope and the Phantom Menace. So it would be very cool to go back to that, and also just this shot right here, like I'm pretty sure it's fucking Kylo Ren right there, literally just charging right at her with a fucking starship, people. A fucking starship. That's crazy. That's insane. Charging at her with a fucking spaceship. Like, holy shit. Like, think about that. Think about any kind of movie where like a character's standing and there's some kind and the opposing character probably having some kind of a vehicle, charging at them. Usually you think of maybe like a car or a motor vehicle with wheels. But a flying craft, especially a spaceship, that's so low to the ground, it's probably going super, super fast. It's just, that's intense for me to look at right there. So yeah, the whole thing with the lightsaber. I thought Luke threw the lightsaber away, and I mean, I suppose she did retrieve the lightsaber when she left the planet. So, I mean, she has the lightsaber. So, okay. Let's see here. Okay, she's running away from the starcraft. I didn't catch that. Yeah, I think that might be Kylo Ren. That's probably Kylo Ren's starcraft. She does some kind of like backwards flip into the air. Not really sure where that's going, but yeah. And then you got this whole shot right here. I dig the cinematography in this movie as well, from what I'm seeing so far. And then there's this battle out in the woods. He's attacking someone. I think that other dude had a melee weapon too. And then there's the stormtroopers in the background. There's a stormtrooper in the background right there. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's what people were talking about. Like, so someone mentioned in a comment on Facebook, just some Facebook group I'm part of, that Kylo finally used the cross guard in a way that was meant in a way to like attack someone. And that's what he's doing right here. He takes the side of the cross guard and is literally stabbing someone with it, like as if he just went with the like that to the like with the side instead of a hacking slashing, he kind of just went like that with the cross guard and stabs the character with the cross guard right there. And there's some kind of a battle scene right there, and there's like a the post production coloring right there, and some other shit going on. Here's a shot of of uh, Finn and Poe. That's what I was thinking of, and I think he's looks like he's holding on to Rey's staff for some reason. So interesting little note right there about that. And then here's a shot of the Millennium Falcon. And hell yeah, there's Lando, baby. Lando's back. Hell yeah. Finally. I don't know, man. Like, this whole trilogy, like, I don't hate it. But I don't, like, I'm not in love with it either. I just thought it was alright. I mean, it's got some good stuff in it. You know, despite what some of the haters think about this whole new trilogy, it's got some good stuff in it. But then there's certain people who really love this trilogy. And I just don't have that same love for it. Like, there's some things about this new trilogy I'm just not cool with. I'm just disappointed with it. Maybe I'll make a separate video about that, but just like for instance with Captain Phasma, like what the hell was that all about with the in The Last Jedi? I mean, is she gonna come back or not? Because like the way she dies or possibly dies in The Last Jedi, to me is so incredibly vague. Or like it's just the way she just goes away. To me, it's just it's open to interpretation. It's open to interpretation. It's just I don't know. And then just some of the other things that were done, especially in The Last Jedi with the whole Canto Bight subplot. The Canto Bight sequence. You know, it's just like what a waste of time to me. You know, that whole thing. It didn't even go anywhere. The whole point of the thing was to get the code breaker. They didn't even get the guy they were looking for. They got someone else, and that same guy who they got ends up just backstabbing them anyway. So it's like, oh, great job! You just made that whole subsequence, that whole subplot pointless. That's wonderful. Great. Like, what was the point of that again? Like I understand maybe if this was like a TV show or something like that, or it's like a whole season, and that subplot with Canto Bight was just one episode or two episodes, you know, that'd be one thing. If it was part of a longer series, you know, but when it's a feature-length movie, to me, the Canto Bight thing just seemed like a total waste. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. That's what Rian Johnson did, so that's what he wanted as a director. And the director holds a lot of influence. So yeah. And then, okay, there's C-3PO's there. They're being fired upon by someone. Okay, this is definitely something I wanted to talk about again. This is one of the main reasons why I am playing back the video right now. This A-Wing thing right here. That is definitely an A-Wing, and, okay, so, it's really hard to see that, but that looks like a Star Destroyer right there. That looks like some kind of Star Destroyer. It's so everything just moves so fast in those like 2 or 3 seconds, but there's some kind of aerial battle happening there, some kind of space battle. No idea what the context is, but yeah. So there's some kind of potential aerial space battle that's gonna happen. And then there's this thing here. If anyone wants to explain to me what this is, I would be very happy to hear that out, because I can't remember at all what that symbol is. And then you got this right here, very emotional, very touching, very emotional to me. Oh man, it's sad, man. It's sad. It's just like, you know, just to see her right there, you know, just like knowing she is gone and passed away, and you know, it would have been awesome if she could have lived to see this and stuff like that. I think so. Yeah. Okay, and then there's a shot, Chewbacca in the background, and they're all looking at looks like the Death Star right there. Yeah, or what might be the Death Star. And
No one's ever really gone.
No one's ever really gone. That seems like a very interesting line to me because there's some truth to that in the Star Wars universe in terms of saying no one's ever really gone, because with Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan sticks around as a spirit, as a force ghost. And so that's probably what Luke ends up doing in this movie. Since he's passed away, he's still able to be, a spirit. And he even says in The Last Jedi to Kylo Ren, if you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. I don't think he exactly said that, but I think that's what he was implying. So yeah. And then that laugh at the end, potentially the Emperor Palpatine. It sounds very much like Emperor Palpatine. I don't know if that's entirely true, but it just sounds like that. And it would be interesting to see what happens there. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this movie. That being said, my expectations are not going to be too high, because I did that with Episode 3 of Revenge of the Sith, and I felt like I would have enjoyed the movie more if I didn't have my expectations so high. I was expecting a lot of things to happen. My imagination was filled with a lot of expectations of various things that would happen that never happened. So I don't want to do that again, because first off, it's out of my control. I'm not the director of the movie, so it doesn't really matter necessarily what I want. But secondly, if I try to imagine or predict these things and then they don't happen, I might just get disappointed by that. I'd rather leave my mind open to just allowing it just to be like, let's just watch the movie and just see what happens. The other thing is, I don't know how many of the trailers I'm going to watch. I might watch this teaser, and I might watch the second trailer, like I did for The Last Jedi, but no more after that. And I think that helped me when it came to The Last Jedi. It comes to some of these other movies, not watching all the promo material, I think helps for me to have a better viewing experience. It helps me see the movie better. I feel like if I saw more of the promo material for The Last Jedi, I would have potentially have been more disappointed with the movie than I was. Or I might have despised the movie all out together. But yeah, so I rambled on enough. Probably over 20 minutes at this point. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not over 20 minutes at this point. But yeah, so that concludes this video basically. And thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Feel free to share your theories and your opinions and stuff like that. Just keep it a vague level though. I don't want any spoilers. All right. Have a good night, everyone, or good morning, whenever you're watching this. Bye-bye.